What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is NONPFIXION. This is RealFansSports. We have another reaction for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy this one. This one is for the man, the myth, the legend himself, Bill Russell, 11-time NBA champion, supreme advocate for African Americans in America throughout some crazy times that he played basketball for the Boston Celtics. This is going to be an interesting one. Zach actually brought this to my attention. Neither one of us really watched a lot of Bill Russell's highlights. This video that we're watching is called Bill Russell's Highlights, where they actually have taken his some uncovered rare NBA footage and taken it from black and white and colorized it, kind of like Technicolor, like they would do with old TV shows, and brought it, kind of gave it a new life. And also they worked where they corrected some of the flow of the frame so it actually flows better, almost to the point where they've upscaled it to their best ability to 4K, which is actually pretty impressive. So this is coming from Foobas Sports, Foobas Sports, and they're giving a shout out to 70s fan who helped them find the video. So that's actually pretty freaking dope. Russell, like I said, was an 11-time NBA champion. He was a 5-time league MVP, 2-time NCAA champion. He also has an Olympic gold medal, and he won 2 NBA champions as the first black head coach and player coach in North American pro sports history. So he wasn't just a great person, he was also a great leader. He was a great legend. He was a great NBA player. So all around, the dude just seemed to be an amazing personality. So with that being said, I'm going to bring on my co-host, Zach. What's cracking with you, my guy?
It's good, Non. Man, I'm really excited about this one. Like you said, I've never watched, that really any highlights other than, like you said, anything that's been shown during like the top 75, things like that, and just going over through. But knowing that he's the most winningest player in the NBA ever, and the fact that he won 2 NCAA, which I didn't know either, and some of the other facts that you stated are things that I had no idea about. So this is gonna bring a lot of light to me, as well as his legacy and how he's became a foundation piece of what the NBA is today. I love his personality. I love you and me talked about a little bit of it afterwards. I know we're talking a whole bunch, and I want to get into the highlight, but just his little play, he kind of shot the bird at Charles Barkley when he was receiving an award, telling the players how to kick jaws. I love that. I love that. So I'm excited about this one, man.
And I honestly think if he was around the 90s, oh man, he would have been a beast.
Right.
He would have been a beast. Once again, this is for Bill Russell, the foundation cornerstone of the Boston Celtics dynasty, who passed away this past Sunday, peacefully at the age of 88. So rest in peace, Bill Russell.
If you were starting a team from scratch,
I can't say enough about how cool this is, how they're able to add the color.
Yeah, it looks actually.
In my estimation, the guy that has to be there would be Bill Russell. He won 11 championships as a player. The idea of what excellence is when you win championships.
It was slender, but still a force, man.
Russell covers an incredible area of the court.
Look how fast he's getting down court.
I was just about to say, look how you don't see that in the league anymore, man.
And throwing the screen too.
Quick hands, fine balance,
active hands.
Russell, of course, gets the rebounds and starts that fast.
He's going to bring the ball up too?
Yes. I didn't know he even did that.
No, with the give and go.
The best athlete on the planet. I ran hurdles and a long jump.
Man, what that looked like?
I don't know if you heard what he said. Did you hear what he said?
94 to.
He said he ran hurdles and did long jump.
Yeah, I did. I do remember hearing that from my dad that he ran track.
That's crazy.
That was a big basket by Russell.
To me, this looks like, man, like I'm seeing things like Giannis. I wonder if Giannis watched some of this, but as he's growing up, because
he hadn't.
Because that little give and go play that they had, that is what Giannis does super well, bringing the ball up, going through, quick give and goes like that, finishing hard at the rim.
And of course, Giannis probably a little more polished on the dribble, but we've seen this play.
Everyone's more polished on the dribble.
We've seen that play this past season. We've seen that with Giannis this past season.
Yeah.
So
definitely interesting.
Yeah.
I ran hurdles and a long jump.
Belcher Taylor driving across the middle. 94 to 80.
So big, man.
Ranked number 2 and number 3 best high jumper in track and field.
Number 2 and number 3 in the world. That's crazy. His
And
lateral
I
speed
could
is
run the
nasty.
400 meters in the 40.
So it literally takes him 3 or 4 steps to get across that court.
He said he ran the 400 meters.
My
Oh,
vertical
on his
I
head.
Get my eyes above the rim, and
That's
I can touch
too
the top
easy.
of the backboard.
he said I could get my eyes above the rim.
And touch the top of the backboard.
And like
He was
it's crazy because you
athletic.
gotta realize back in the day like that, like people don't have the same training that they do now.
No, they definitely don't. It's
Like that's just pure athletic ability that this man
Yeah.
has in hustle and work. Like they don't
Yeah.
have like the science that goes into what's the right exercise to do this. Like he is just that guy. He is
Yeah.
that man.
he was that man.
And he's a bad man, that's for sure.
Yeah. 11 times? Come on, man. 11-time titles?
Crazy.
He was a complete
With the hook?
basketball
Oh
player.
yeah.
I'm talking about the fact
I miss the hook, bro. Someone needs to bring the hook
17
back.
points a game,
Yeah.
which is only about 7 points less.
It's not a defendable shot either. Like I don't know
We
why
all how
more
he
people
plays
don't do it.
defense.
You, Michael Jordan, Wilt, you have to pick one person. Who do you pick?
You pick Bill Russell. He will never distort your defense or your offense. I can close down the whole front court. The way I play, my team wins.
Bill did
I
it
love
in
how
a variety
Bill
of ways,
talks his
hard
mess,
blocking
man.
shots, keeping
Yeah.
them down, running
These
the
are the
floor.
way I play. My team wins.
We just try to make everybody around us better.
We don't
Sometimes
lose.
You got to be creative.
11. Count them.
Ball was
Yeah,
so
get
good
enough fingers. You can't.
when we got there. And,
That's Will
all we
Chamberlain
could do
right
was
there.
just do our best
That's
to
Will Chamberlain,
win
too.
championships and,
Yeah.
and pay,
He played for the Philadelphia Warriors.
continue to honor Bill Russell because he is the man.
Little vision too.
Bill Russell was the perfect
Oh, okay.
Nice pass.
precisely because his very raison d'etre was to make everybody
Raison
else
d'etre.
look good.
That's a heck of a
Points
word.
did not interest
Yeah.
him. He got you the ball. That's what he did.
That's one of the words you see on like spelling bees.
By Big Bill Russell.
Right.
30 points and 40, I repeat, 40 rebounds.
40 rebounds.
Rebounds.
He can even
Wow.
pressure Oscar into errors.
There's never been a defensive force.
Oh, Oscar Robertson.
Yeah, right.
Bill Russell.
Yeah, right.
Like, what are you doing? That's the long arm of the law. You're not getting that, buddy.
Completely defined the history of the game of basketball. And he did it without the ball. That's what Bill Russell did.
Russell just about
That's so
invented what you
crazy.
could call
God,
defensive
I can't get over whoever
Great
composed this
strength,
video too,
timing,
man.
and a keen mind, which he's disciplined to
Whoever took the
anticipate
time to
his
process
opponent's
this is so cool.
It's
I've
so
never
smooth. I've seen other
considered a good
videos where they try to
defensive
bring
play.
color into it, and it doesn't look that
Until we
this
get-
well. Like everything's so
Russell
smooth.
deflected it and keeps it. Beautiful play.
That's why when I block shots, I always block
Jesus.
them in place where I can go
He
get
tried to
them
block him to
open
himself.
front row.
Yeah.
No. In fact, I used to sometimes would just touch with my fingertip just to change direction.
He would purposely just touch it with his
Russell's
fingertips so
tough.
he could get the ball,
He could
so he could
will
just
that
change
team to
direction
win.
and grab it off it.
Get that
He
rebound.
wasn't trying to send it to the stands. He wanted to win. He wanted that ball
He
back in
wanted
his
the points.
possession.
He wanted the
Are you
point.
kidding?
It was like two titans of the game meeting.
Oh, yeah.
It was a classic confrontation. The greatest offensive player ever, and the
Against the greatest defensive player. Yeah.
I figured
Wow.
I could not play with him vertically. I spent most of the evening trying to get him to play side to side. That way I can neutralize some of the difference. But I had to change it every game. First of all, he's very tall.
Oh,
Very strong.
he just swatted the
Very
crap
smart.
out of him.
Very dangerous.
Good choice in the music, whoever did that. Good choice in the music, too.
The motivation to win.
He tried to do a
Dude,
step back
he's
fadeaway.
eating that
Two,
man, bro. He's eating
three.
that man.
Yeah, he's tearing Will
What's the
Chamberlain up.
motivation behind all that?
And we're talking about
Well,
Wilt,
Yeah.
100-point man.
Yeah.
Like, come on
Was
now.
winning the game.
Look at that.
I wanted to win every game.
Oh, yeah.
Russell all alone. Look at Russell come down.
Catch
Hey,
the,
what a play by Russell. What
the
a
catch
play
up
by
from
The
behind.
center,
So the only
Yeah.
middle part-
taking the lead in the court to go back and get the fast break block.
And my one to take his ability and make us win games with.
He got like
No
4
match.
blocks in that one possession.
Again,
Goes in and Russell blocks it.
He
And now
really
Russell
does.
made 3 big plays in the last 3 minutes of the game.
he like
really
blocks
does.
to himself or to players.
When he blocks, he does use his fingertips to direct the ball. he plays volleyball with the basketball.
You see, you're right. He like closes his hand when he like kind of
and quick, like a quick pass, a quick touch pass, like volleyball when they set the ball. Like that's interesting.
I wanted to win.
Like just notice it when he does it.
Yeah.
West all alone. Look at Russell come down.
He tried to keep it in bounds.
Right, because he could have sent that thing skyrocketing.
Oh yeah.
It's just
you decided to do it. Am I willing to take his ability and make us win games with him? There's no magic.
My boy's a gentle beast when he wants to. Look, he did it again. Closes it.
He tried to throw it to the bigger dude. The dude still got swatted by Bill Russell.
Winner take all. Somebody is going home tonight, game. His record 21-0.
And there they go. They've won it again.
So
the man has 11 rings and 10 fingers.
He has 11 rings and 10 fingers. Good job, Fuba Sports. Good freaking job. Great video. Great find. They got some Bob Cousy highlights. Kareem Abdul. Okay, yeah. We got a new place to come check out.
You know what? We subscribe to the channel, guys, so make sure y'all go ahead. Click the link in the description. And y'all go subscribe to the channel too, man.
Let me do that. Click and subscribe right now. All right. Even putting the notifications on. So we can we can stay on top of it. That was actually pretty freaking cool. Like I said, I've never actually sat down and watched a full highlight of him. I've seen bits and pieces from documentaries, sports documentaries, from all the years of watching sports documentaries. But it was interesting how he purposely kept the ball in bounds. And if he couldn't hit it to himself, he made sure he hit it to the direction of a teammate. And I guarantee you, teammates over time were like, "We see what you're doing, so we're gonna always try to be open so we can get that ball."
And I love how he talks about it. And like, it's not just like, he's like telling you, he's like, no, this is what I did. He's like,
yeah, it's surgical.
He's like, I told Michael, like he called out Michael Jordan. Like, I mean, this is obviously in his older age, but he's like, no, he's like, I played to win. My team's won. He got 11.
You can't. If
you can only count fingers, you can't reach that high.
You really can't. You gotta throw in a big toe with it. You gotta throw in a big toe with it. That stuff is crazy, though. But it's just cool to see. There was another page I was looking at before we did this video, and it was showing his averages, and it wasn't like his points were high all the time because he was averaging in the teens for a lot of seasons on points, but it was his averages in the rebounds. Everything was above 20. Every season I was showing like in big green font. It was like 23.6, 24.6, 27.6, 22. I was like, God damn. He was just he allowed his defense to dictate the game itself. Offensive side of the ball, defensive ball, it didn't matter. The man put in work.
This kind of goes back, and not to get too serious about it, but appreciate greatness that we see when we see it, man. Rest in peace, Bill Russell, to his family.
Rest in peace,
and his greatness. And I'm glad we were able to react to this. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. Being able to see this, because that was definitely special.
I know, like we talked about it earlier today, because I just found out about it today that my freaking father and my auntie went to school with Bill Russell.
Right.
When I looked up information about him, when I was posting about him on our Instagram page, I saw that his family moved to the Bay Area, and he grew up in Oakland and went to McClymonds High School. My dad went to McClymonds High School. My auntie went to McClymonds High School. So when I saw that, I asked my sister to ask, and I hear him on the phone. My dad's much older, and so I hear him on the phone. He just starts laughing. He's like, "I didn't tell you about that." Like, no, you didn't tell me you went to school with Bill. You kicked him with Bill Russell. Like, y'all were actual friends. He's like, yeah, we was friends. And he started naming places that they used to go hang out at. So I was like,
God.
I was like, that could have been a great story, Dad.
Right. And the one thing you never tell me, you hung out with the most winningest NBA player
of all time. That's so crazy. But still, it was cool to hear him tell that. Me and my sister were kind of laughing, like, yeah, you never told us that, Dad. But it's cool. You're old and you've been around the block a lot of times, so you have every right to keep stuff to yourself sometimes. But I enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And once again, another shout out to, like I said, Fuba Sport, FOOBAS Sports. There will be a link in the description. And they seem to have a bunch of videos on not just like not just on Bill Russell, but there's a Wilt Chamberlain video, Bob Cousy, Wilt. They have a video where it's like Wilt versus Shaq. Like they have all kind of stuff. They have videos of Kobe Bryant. I mean, there's some look like some cool videos to check out if you're into all sports. They also have soccer as well, or football.
Oh, sweet.
So we will definitely be doing something else with this channel and react to some footage because there seems to be a lot of cool stuff that we can check out. But I thoroughly enjoyed this video. I actually
did too, man.
I
did too,
can't
man.
wait till we put it up for premiere because I'm probably definitely watching it again.
Yes, me too. Me too. Thanks.
So also for every video that you see, it's always set as premiere. We try to be in this premiere ourselves so you can talk with us in the chat and we can talk with you guys and kind of build that bridge of just, you guys get to know us, we get to know you and the things that you like. You guys see the stuff that we like and enjoy. You have anything else to say?
No, man, I think that's it, guys. Just like I said, we got a lot of content coming, so make sure y'all subscribe, like the video, tune in, ring that bell if you feel obliged. A lot of great things coming, guys. We're going to be here for a long time. We appreciate y'all sticking around with us and showing us some love and some support. Much love to you guys.
And so this is Real Fan Sports. I am Nonfiction. This is Zach. This is the channel that you should be subscribed to. Trust me, you want to be subscribed and you want to be part of this community. We're growing for a reason, and you want to be part of that reason too. So join us, join the family. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. We will catch you on the next one. Peace, love, and we out, y'all. Peace out.
Cheers.